Clear.
Loud and clear.
Also turn on the navigation lights, please.
Okay, yeah.
So from now on, always when we turn on the avionics, we can also turn on the navigation lights.
Okay. And then waiting for clutch light.
Time you can already start to listen to the 80s if you want.
Okay.
Well done.
Yeah.
March point. Ground control frequency 133.0. Plan and hold short operations are in effect.
That's right.
Notice airman. Range 0.4 nautical miles west.
And warm up
At or below 161 feet AGL. Bird advisories are in effect. Advise on initial contact. You have information. November. Long Beach Airport information, November 2053 Zulu. Wind 1907. Visibility 10. Skies clear. Temperature 24, 2.15. Altimeter 29er. Pilots runway 30 approaching use. Runway 30 arrivals at runway 26 left tower frequency 119.4. Runway 30 departures at runway 26 right tower frequency 120.5. All departing aircraft contact clearance delivery prior to taxi on 118.15 with position and departure point. Ground control frequency 133.0. Plan and hold short operations are in effect. Notice airman. Range 0.4 nautical miles west. At or below 161 feet AGL. Bird advisories are in effect. Advise on initial contact. You have information. November. Long Beach Airport information, November 2053 Zulu. Wind 1907. Visibility 10. Skies clear. Temperature 24, 2.15. Altimeter 29er.
Okay, yep.
Pilots runway 30 approaching use. Runway 30 arrivals at runway 26.
Okay. Oh, can I clean up my sweat?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Number 21 Tango, runway 26 right, clear to land, number 1.
Clear land, number 1, 26 right, 21 Tango.
Number 21 Tango, safe parking.
Mega drop check.
Juliet, 21 Tango.
Number 21 Tango, long landing,
75,
to roll
okay.
to Delta.
Left, right, 1000 to 2000.
21 Tango.
5.
Number 50 Sierra. Wow. Turn base 605,
Left
runway
check.
26 right, cleared.
1000 to 2000. 4, 5, yeah. Good. Okay, and then Harvey test. Yeah, it's working. And let me warm up. Okay, then clear check. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. Warm up again. Okay, and we try to check the temperature 24. The continued power is 22.7, and the max takeoff power 23.6.
Yeah, and most of your flights you're gonna fly at 2,000 feet, so
Yeah.
we can use a little 0.4 less.
Oh yeah.
So then instead of 23.6, 23.2 maybe.
Number
Okay,
21
At
Tango,
altitude, but here we can use
station landing runway
22.6.
30. We'll hold short
Okay.
of your intersection for you.
21 Tango, they will hold for short for me.
Okay. Oh yeah.
November 50 Sierra, Long Beach altimeter 29er, pattern altitude 1000.
Okay, and then cycling fictional.
8, pattern altitude 1000, 7500.
Then quality fictional.
Wait a second.
Oh yeah.
Are you ready with all that?
Tower Centurion
So now you wanna, once the RPM are up, you cannot use your hands anymore, right? Or at least not your left hand.
210 Juliet Mike Long Beach Tower.
Maybe you can just remember November now.
November, yeah.
Maybe put this stuff.
Juliet Mike enter right base over 91605.
Yeah, and also you're gonna need the second one as well, maybe, right?
Right
Before we land.
Runway 26 right. There's Juliet Mike.
You can also use both hands because the friction is on, right?
Yes, right. Oh.
Yeah, so always before we go to 100, we want to make sure everything is ready and prepared so that we don't need to use our hands anymore.
Okay. Then qualification off again.
Yes.
Okay, and then we're RPM.
November 21 Tango, the jet is turning left on Kilo. Just continue through the intersection. Continue forward through the intersection.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then low RPM check. 199.98. Okay, yeah.
And don't open the throttle, just
Oh, yeah.
lower the collective.
Okay, and green, fuel more than home, empty middle, temperature yellow, no warning lights are dimming green.
That's right, Tango.
Okay.
Just continue forward. It's
32
slightly
Pico.
heading to your left. You'll see it here shortly.
Here we go, 21 Tango, thank you.
Or left pedal, yeah.
Number 0 Juliet Mike, 4. Follow traffic short final, runway 26 right, clear for the outfit.
Right clear, left clear.
Was that for 0 Juliet Mike? Number 0 Juliet Mike, affirmative. You're actually number 1 now, runway 26 right, clear for the outfit. Number 1 for the runway, 0 Juliet Mike, affirmative.
Okay, think about what you want to say first and then whenever you're ready.
Okay. Long Beach Tower, helicopter 7532 Sierra M Maverick request West Wallow departure with information November.
At Maverick.
Oh, Maverick.
532 Sierra Long Beach Tower, West 4 load apart, approved. Departure from Maverick will be at your own risk.
West Wallow departure approved and departure from Maverick at my risk, helicopter 32 Sierra. Okay, right clear, left clear.
I feel like you always say at Mavic.
Yeah.
That's what I understand. The tower knows what you mean, but at Maverick, okay?
And Maverick.
Yes, loud and clear.
Yeah, Maverick.
And then departure from Maverick at my own risk. Yeah, very nice job on airspeed and power. 450 feet, nice.
Right clear, left clear.
So that's a good timing for the turn. Okay, what is your first airspeed you want to fly to the US flag?
The 60? 70.
70?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you also plan 70 or did you plan 80?
Oh yeah.
What
80, yeah.
then let's do 80, otherwise the time doesn't work.
Oh yeah.
So maybe we can already start a timer here for the first leg.
Okay.
Make sure you don't get too high. Just to make sure, here we're gonna find it anyways because we know the area.
Oh yeah.
But still, we wanna check if the calculations are correct, if it's good. If the wind is like it was forecasted. Yeah, the note looks perfect, 500 perfect, really good job.
November 0 Juliet Mike, turn left Kilo 3, contact ground. Left kilo 3, contact ground.
Green, 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 fuel more than half empty with the temperature of yellow, no warning lights, IPM in green.
Nice, good job, good check done. Yeah, so for cross countries or longer flights, or even for shorter flights, you could do it as well.
Yeah, okay.
But for longer flights, at some point when you fly like this, your arm is gonna hurt. So that's why the R22 has a cyclic trim. So this is this knob here.
Yeah.
If you pull that, then you need a little, it's a little less
yeah.
resistance. It's a little easier to keep the airspeed. So if you want, you can use that. You can just use with your left hand, you can pull this one up. That's very good. So now it should be a little easier.
Oh, yeah, right.
For a longer flight, you're going to feel it a big difference.
Yeah.
Just in between the two streets. Just before we land, when we do the landing check, we check the gauges, carb it up, and also we push the trim back down.
Okay.
Helicopter 32 Sierra, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved, helicopter 320.
Okay, what's your airspeed? What's your airspeed?
Yeah, the 80. Oh.
Yeah. Left pedal.
Yeah.
What altitude do you plan to fly here?
500. 700.
At the LA River, what's your airspeed? You're too fast.
Yeah. Oh, the cycling pressure is too light, yeah.
Yeah, maybe it takes a few minutes to get used to it. Just monitor the horizon, have your 80 knots altitude, then it should stay the same.
Can I prepare the frequency?
You should, yes. Don't ask, do whatever you think you have to do. You're a PIC today.
Okay.
Nice, good job. Okay, where are we going next?
The Compton.
Compton, okay. So when you reach your checkpoint, you can do your turn.
Yeah.
So 3 minutes, you actually calculated for 4 minutes, so it's 3 minutes 15, that's pretty close, so that's good.
Okay. Right clear, right clear.
We have 5 hours to 5 minutes.
We'll start another timer here. Yeah, don't get too fast and don't get too high.
The inbound for midfield cross midfield at 700.
Yeah, for midfield crossing, 700.
And heading to northbound?
No, you're inbound, this is your heading.
Only inbound.
Your heading is inbound.
Oh, yes, right. Oh, yeah.
But you could say, yeah, for midfield crossing and then northbound, if you want.
Okay. Compton traffic, helicopter 753 to Sierra, 3 miles south at 700 feet, inbound for cross midfield at 700 feet, Compton.
That's good job. Yeah, so the trim, if we would forget it on the landing to push back down, it's not dangerous or so, it just feels a little different in a hover, so it may be a little harder to hover. That's why we always, from now on, also want to check when we do the landing check, we also check that the trim is down. But if you see here you are already landed, maybe on your solo, and you're hovering, and then you see, oh, you forgot the trim, don't let go of the collective. Just, you can set down and put it off, or you take off again and then do it in the air. But make sure on a hover, we always let our hands on the controls.
Traffic, Cessna 730 Whiskey Mike, clear, tip 25 left, taxi back 25 left.
Yeah, the one guy is on the ground, taxiing back to 25 left. And I also don't see anybody in the air at the moment. 80 knots, 700 looks very good.
We don't need to counting now. Right.
Yeah, well, let's do it. 1 mile south, why not? The more you can, radio calls you do, the better.
Oh yeah. Oh. Compton traffic, helicopter 320, 1 mile south, cross midfield 700 feet, Compton.
Yeah, inbound for midfield crossing.
Oh yeah.
Because cross midfield, then they think you are at the moment now crossing midfield.
Oh yeah.
So you are over the field. If it's busy, we can also do a radio call over the field, and we can say 32 Sierra is over midfield at 700 heading north.
Oh okay, yeah, I got it.
And then we can also do 1 mile north, we are 1 mile north, then maybe heading east or so. Yeah. Okay, where are we going next?
The Gonzales Park,
Which park is that? Do you know how it looks like?
the 7-11, 11 o'clock is,
Okay.
yeah.
And after that?
Yeah, left clear, right clear.
What's your airspeed? It's another 80 knots altitude at the moment. Fly, check. That's 80 knots. Okay, where are we going?
The 105-710 intersection.
Okay, what is our heading?
Heading is 350, the 170.
170. So over there. 170 is here.
Oh no, 070, yeah.
070, okay.
That's right.
What's your airspeed?
80.
Yes, not 85. And what is your altitude for this leg?
2000, yeah.
Okay.
We need to climb up.
Yes, so if you have to climb a lot like this, I would reduce the airspeed a little to 70 or 60.
Okay.
Because otherwise it's gonna take forever. Watch your power, not more than that.
Oh, it's more, yeah.
Okay, can you see your next checkpoint?
Yeah, the 12 o'clock is
Oh, you see it?
710, yeah.
Okay, then if you see it, you don't have to look at the compass anymore, you just fly straight to your
Okay.
checkpoint.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, maybe let's do another position report. Maybe 2 miles northeast of Compton.
Heading to east.
Yeah, you see where you're heading, right?
Yeah.
Climbing to 2000.
Yeah. Compton traffic, helicopter 320, 2 mile northeast at 1000 feet, climbing to 2000 feet, and heading to east, Compton.
Nice. Okay, what is next?
And we can change the frequency.
Okay, yeah. But what is more important? Aviate, navigate, communicate. So frequency is communicate.
Yeah.
What is more important?
The heading.
Yes, so where are we going after that? Because we're almost here.
Yeah. We go to the 105 and 605 intersection.
Okay, how do you find it?
The 12 o'clock.
Oh, you already see it? Nice,
Yeah,
yeah.
I see,
So
yeah.
you can use pilotage here, yes, you can just follow the road, or if you already see it, perfect. Okay, I would keep a little slower airspeed, otherwise it's gonna take a long time. Let's go to 70.
Okay.
Until you reach 2000 feet. Okay, I can also change the frequency if you want.
Roger, Cessna 730 Whiskey Mike, we are turning left, crosswind 25 left, Compton.
123 and 025. 025?
Yes.
Oh, how can I?
You have to pull this one out a little bit, and then left. Nice. The 02, then we don't see the 5. So that's okay. You pull out again. Yeah. So that's correct. 02, that the 5 is not written.
Oh, okay.
So 02 means 025.
Okay, yeah. And then change the frequency.
Westbound, LA.
Yeah, keep climbing, and why are we not raise the collective? Keep climbing. And then you can do a position report. What do you think? How far are we away from this one, or from the 105-710 or 105-605?
605.
How far are we away?
maybe 2 miles.
Yeah, 2 miles is good, so we are maybe halfway there. Total way is 4 miles.
That's right.
So you can say 2 miles west of 105605.
Yeah.
1000, so 2000 feet heading east.
LA Basin traffic, helicopter 75320, 2 mile of 105605 intersection at 2000 feet, heading to east at Basin.
Okay, so now you said 2 miles off 105605. So is it 2 miles north or 2 miles west
yes,
or 2 miles east? Okay, 2 miles west.
Yeah, to my west, yeah.
Okay, so what is next? Do you think the next leg is a little longer?
We go to the golf club,
Okay,
same altitude, same speed. Yes, right.
heading?
Heading is 70. 170. 070.
070, and how long?
It will take 2 minutes. 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes.
Okay. Then maybe you can reset the timer now.
Okay.
One more time.
Yeah.
Okay, 2.5 minutes, 070 is perfect.
Yeah.
So if you, now we cannot really use pilot edge because we don't, we need that reckoning. So you don't want to look all the time at the compass because we want to look outside as much as we can. So what we do is, once you have 070, you look straight in front.
Yes, right.
You choose a position and then you fly straight to this position.
Okay.
And then sometimes you can check if it's 070. So at the moment it looks really good. So maybe you can use this brown area in front of us, that's a good heading.
Yeah.
Then you can sometimes double check. Okay, 80 knots, altitude. Okay, altitude looks good.
Yeah, 200,000, 80 knots. Green. Yellow, no warning lights, RPM green, okay.
Nice, good job. You had a little time, but you did a gauge check. Very nice. Perfect. Okay, 2.5 minutes. 1 minute is over, so we're only 1.5 minutes away. So maybe we get close. So maybe you can already see it or look out for a golf course.
Yeah.
So when you see the golf course, you can let me know.
Yeah, the 12 o'clock, the green.
You see it? Nice. Okay, then you can just fly straight to it. Then you don't have to worry about the compass anymore. You just fly straight.
Yes, right.
And then try to be ahead of the aircraft.
At aviation traffic, helicopter 320, 2 miles west of Golf Club at 2000 feet, heading to east, Basin.
Okay, so better would be you say 2 miles east of 105605 because in LA there is another golf club, probably there is another one, so there is too many, so we cannot use that as a, it's also not on the chart, right? Can you remember?
Right.
So use things that are on the chart and that you think that is only one time here in Los Angeles.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Unless you know the name of the golf course, but even then it's not the best. Okay, we got a little high, yes. Okay, what is, try to stay ahead of the aircraft.
Yeah.
So what should you do to stay ahead of the aircraft?
The aircraft?
Stay ahead of the helicopter.
Oh yeah.
So what does that mean?
The heading?
Okay.
Now we go to the antenna. 125.
125.
Yeah. And any
double check that.
Yeah. 170.
070.
070. Oh.
Make sure you are in the correct line.
Yeah.
070. What about the time?
Time is 5.5.
Okay. Maybe you reset the timer, huh?
Okay.
So now we reset the timer maybe 30 seconds too late, so maybe it's only 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
So when I tell you little left, 070.
LA traffic up to 082 Hollywood Hills, 1,600 west.
Yeah. Little more left. This is 075, 070. So when I tell you try to stay ahead of the aircraft, what do you think? What do I mean? What does that mean?
Please say again. Yeah.
If I say stay ahead of the aircraft, what does this mean?
Looking for traffic?
No?
Oh. Stay ahead aircraft.
Yeah, we want to be ahead of the aircraft.
Look for outside.
No? So, on the briefing before the flight, I said that a lot of times, stay ahead of the aircraft. If you don't know what I mean with that, you should ask me, because now it's useless.
Oh yeah.
So with staying ahead of the aircraft, I mean that you already know what is next, that you already are prepared for the next leg.
Oh.
So you already think about, when I'm at the antenna, what do I have to do? So staying ahead, okay? So because now we were over the golf course, and then, you are over the golf course, then you checked your heading and the time, and you were behind the aircraft.
Yeah.
The aircraft was already after the golf course, but you in your head were still on the golf course.
Yeah.
So we were flying in the wrong direction for a few seconds. Okay? So make sure now you already think about what is next. When I reach the antenna, I turn to heading 125, and I reset the timer, and I fly for 3.5 minutes. Okay, that's what I mean. Staying ahead. So always with your head, you're already at the water treatment plant, but the helicopter is still here. Okay, so that's what I mean.
Yeah. You have to prepare for next position. Yeah.
Exactly. So we are ahead of the aircraft.
Yeah, altitude, speed, and how long it takes.
Exactly. Yeah. So at the moment, we are somewhere here north of Fullerton, right, on this leg.
That's right.
So maybe we can do a position report, maybe we can say LA Basin, 32 Sierra is about 4 miles north of Fullerton, at 2,000 feet heading east, or something like that.
Fullerton.
Yeah, it's called Fullerton. Fullerton.
Fullerton, yeah. It's from 4 miles north.
Yeah, 4 miles north at 2,300 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually your goal, right? 2,300.
That's right.
Nice, good job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, can you do a position report? Ready?
Elevation traffic, helicopter 320, 4 miles north of Fullerton at 2,300 feet heading to east facing.
That's a very good call. So you see this water tank?
Yes,
Let's use that one as well as a reference point. Let's please fly to the water tank. Let's turn left.
Okay.
So the antennas is a good checkpoint, but it's very close to Fullerton, right? So we have to be careful.
Oh yeah, right.
And it's also kind of hard to find the antennas. So this one, when you are at the golf course, you can already see this one.
Okay.
So try to remember that. Maybe next one you can also do a little note, water tank. And then we want to stay at the north side of the water tank, because here is already Fullerton airspace.
Oh yeah.
And it's also a good reminder, because after that the antennas are really close. So you can now look outside and try to find the antennas. I can give you some tips. The antennas are next to a big highway, so next to this big highway.
Yeah.
They're on a mountain or on a hill, and there is a white house at the bottom of the antennas. So let's try to find the antennas, because according to the time we should already be almost be here. We should be very close. So it's a lot of antennas on a mount, on a hill, and there is a white building on the bottom. Can you see it?
Yeah, I think maybe the 11 o'clock, the...
No? It's very close, we're almost over it.
Oh, here is the antenna, right?
Yes, that's the antennas. So next to this big highway, on this mountain and the White House.
Oh yeah.
Okay, where are we going next?
Okay. They're going to water treatment plant.
Okay.
Standing to 2,000 and 125, heading 125.
Okay, what's your airspeed? Okay, left side clear.
Right shield.
Also, antennas is always important to fly pretty close. So now you flew pretty close, that was good, because Fullerton is right next to us.
Yes, right. 125 is here.
That's perfect already. Maybe, yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
How long?
It does take 3.5 minutes.
Okay. So what you can also do is you can also, when you see you have 5 minutes, and then you know 3.5 minutes, you can say, okay, when I have 8.5,
Oh yeah.
then I'm there. So, but easier is to reset it, but you could do that as well. Okay, let's watch your airspeed. 80 knots altitude.
Yep.
Maybe let's also do another gauge check every now and then.
Okay, green, fuel now empty middle, temperature yellow, no warning light, RPM green.
Okay. Can you see the water treatment plant?
Yeah, that is the water treatment.
Nice.
At aviation traffic, helicopter 320 over water treatment plant at 2,000 feet, heading to southeast facing.
Excellent. Oh, a little windy here.
Okay. Then, so maintain the altitude and airspeed 80 and heading to 115. It will take for 5 minutes.
Okay.
115.
Left side clear, right
Right
side
side clear.
Make sure you don't climb.
Yep.
Nice. This was excellent. You started the timer. Just you should know the heading 115 just a little bit before you reach the water treatment plant.
Yeah.
So maybe it was pretty good, but we were a little bit behind, right? Because we flew about 30 seconds and then we changed the heading.
Okay.
We should change the heading exactly over the water treatment plant. So next time you can try to think about your next heading.
Okay.
115. Okay. And then you do your radio call, and then okay, now I'm here, and then you tell.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. What else can we already prepare?
Okay, and all of it's good, though we need to change the frequency.
Yeah, you can prepare the next one. It's a good idea.
AWS, yeah.
Okay.
132.
Don't drop the nose. Don't drop the nose.
Oh, yeah. Heading. Okay. Airspeed a little bit lower. A little bit more. Oh, yeah.
Zero,
Nice.
sky condition clear.
So that's an AWOS, right? So this is a computer voice.
Celsius, dew point 06 Celsius.
And let's listen for the wind.
Altimeter 2, 8.
Altimeter settings.
Density
2998.
altitude 2,300.
Maybe here.
Yeah, sounds good.
Corona
Then
Municipal
let's find out
Airport.
the wind.
Automated weather observation 2206 Zulu. Wind missing. Visibility
Oh, missing.
10.
So sometimes these systems are not working perfectly. So missing.
30.
So maybe we can listen one more time, because this one is updated every minute.
Celsius.
And if we don't get the information, we just listen to the CTAP, what the others are using.
Okay.
And if nobody's there, we're just gonna look at
Corona
the
Municipal
windsock.
Airport. Automated weather observation. 2206 Zulu. Wind missing.
Okay.
Visibility
Okay,
10.
prepare the frequency 122.7.
Sky condition clear. Temperature 30 Celsius. Dew point 06 Celsius.
Nice.
Altimeter.
Can you already see your
Remarks?
checkpoint?
Yeah, here's
Density,
the
altitude,
Santa Ana
missing.
Canyon.
Nice, yeah. So this whole area is the Santa Ana Canyon,
Corona Municipal
and your
Airport.
checkpoint on the chart is actually the
Automated
intersection.
weather
Yeah.
So that's
observation.
pretty easy to find.
2207 Zulu.
And then we know
Wind
the
missing.
next,
Visibility
for the next leg,
10.
you can change frequency.
Sky condition clear.
So we're gonna fly, actually we are here, and there is Corona, so we can actually just follow the highway.
Yeah.
That's gonna bring us to it. And then on the left side of the highway should be Corona then. So
Okay.
we can look out for it.
Traffic, 1 Techno 255 Mike Golf is departing on the left downwind to the south. Last call.
Yeah, maybe you can
Contact,
do
yeah.
your first call and tell them you're coming.
Yeah.
So we have 4 minutes. We took 5 minutes was your calculation. We were a little faster, but pretty close. So it was pretty good.
Okay. Corona traffic, helicopter 7532 Sierra over Santa Ana Canyon at 2000 feet, inbound for runway 25, Corona.
Okay, but we don't know if it's runway 25.
Corona traffic,
Oh, yeah.
November 255 Mike Golf is over
because it's
the
missing, yeah.
91.
So if you don't know, you can just say inbound
Yeah.
for landing.
2,500,
Inbound for landing, yeah.
passing 2,000 at this time. Corona traffic, last call.
Okay, what's your altitude? 2000, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so when we get closer, we can go to traffic altitude. But for now, it's good to stay at 2000 because you see there are power lines and they go over here.
Yep.
And we want to be high enough. So in general, when you see power lines, you want to, if you can, try to always overfly the poles of the power lines. So these poles here, because the power lines itself are very hard to see sometimes, but the poles are much easier to see.
Yeah.
So maybe there is a pole, so maybe you can overfly that one. And after we cross the power lines, you can then go down to your pedal
Yeah.
altitude. But maybe let's go to 1100 then.
Yeah.
If you can also take that away. Maybe put it under the seat.
Yeah, you have control? Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah?
you when you are solo, you have to do it alone.
Oh.
So
This
you can
way.
figure it out.
Okay, yeah.
Nice, good job. Yes, so maybe we do it at 1100 then.
So heading 060. Right clear, left clear.
Okay, you see this wide area with the letters?
Oh, yeah?
So this area, this is the Prado Dam.
Oh, Plado Dam, yeah.
Yeah, it's also on the chart. You can slowly start to descend and get a little slower, maybe 70 knots.
Prado,
Prado Dam.
Prado, yeah.
Yeah. So it's also on the chart, so maybe we can do a position report and say over Prado Dam, entering left downwind, and we're gonna use runway 25 because
Traffic wire
we have a tailwind now.
Yeah.
Our ground speed is 72. Let's make sure you get down.
Catalina traffic.
And let's go 70 knots and start to descend. Okay. Lower collective, lower collective. We are still at 1900. Okay, you see the train here? You see this train?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so these
Train.
train tracks is nice to follow for our downwind.
Okay,
So you
yeah.
can just follow these train tracks. Then you can tell them now you're over Prado Dam,
Okay.
entering left downwind.
Corona traffic, helicopter 32 Sierra over Prado Dam at 2000 feet and entering left downwind for runway 25, Corona.
Okay, let's make sure we go down now. We are still at 2000 feet almost.
Yeah.
Can you see the airport?
Yeah, that one is 11 o'clock is Corona.
Exactly. Then let's fly over the train tracks now,
Oh, yes,
over
sir.
the train.
Clear.
And let's make sure we get to 1100.
come in and land short?
Okay, then we are on downwind, so you can do, you can prepare your landing.
Okay.
Helicopter and
Green,
Corona,
green,
you up?
green, if you're...
Yes.
Are you going to, do I have time to take off in front of you? You're going to make a standard pattern?
Yes, we're gonna land on runway 25.
Alright, front of traffic, Cessna 3045 Foxtrot, departing 25 straight on departure with Corona.
Okay, taking first, water line in middle, temperature low, warning light, aiming green. Okay.
Okay, let's keep descending like that, that's good. We're still pretty high, so we have to really go down. Okay, one guy is on runway 25, taking off.
Yeah.
Gauge check, don't forget the car fit.
Okay.
And one more thing we have to do.
Closure
On the
report?
landing check. No, that's okay. What we have to do, what I told you in the beginning for the cross countries, we also have to do one more thing on the downwind. The trim back down.
Oh, trim, yeah. Back
Yeah.
trim, yeah.
Okay, let's make sure. We're still
Okay.
pretty high. Let's go down now. We
Yeah.
took way too long to go down. We first end of the downwind still at 1,300.
Okay.
Okay, so we already crossed the numbers. So maybe at these white buildings is a good time to turn base.
Okay.
Then you can tell them turning base.
Right clear, left clear. Corona traffic, helicopter 32 Sierra, turning to left base for runway 25, Corona.
That was a little early base turn, and now we are at pattern altitude.
Oh, yeah.
So you really have to go down now. Let's try to land on the number. Okay, and just keep flying in this direction, and
Yep.
when you think it's a good time, you can turn final.
Okay, now right clear, left clear. Corona traffic, helicopter 32 Sierra on final for runway 25, Corona. Copy that.
Left pedal. It's a very smooth transition, really good. I just overshot a little bit.
Yeah.
Good pattern so far. We just needed way too much time to descend, right? So we have to be lower a little earlier. And also, you can turn base a little later, especially when you are too high. You want to give yourself more time.
Oh yeah.
So the base turn was a little early. There is a windsock, so we can check. Yeah, wind is from the west.
Yes.
Let's turn 90 degrees and check if somebody's behind us.
Okay. Right clear, left clear.
You see somebody?
I can see nobody.
Okay, then you
Yeah,
can turn
no.
back.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
so if it's too windy, then you don't do that. Then you just keep the wind into a headwind
Okay.
or a nose. But now at the moment it's okay. It's a little windy. Okay, then gauge check. Get a little lower, please.
Okay. The green, pure molded half empty metal, temperature yellow, dawn warning lights, RPM green.
Okay, then you can tell them taking off, left close traffic.
Okay.
Front traffic, Cessna 518 for Juliet at 2,500 inbound from Paradise on the VUR Alpha. We're going to bring it down to about 1740 and then go into the southbound traffic.
Corona traffic, helicopter 32 Sierra, taking over runway 25 for left cross traffic, Corona.
Nice, okay, look to the end of the runway. Try to stay over the center line and
Yep.
nose straight. Little left side click. Nice, very good. Keep 60. So the elevation is 530, right?
Yeah.
So we need to turn crosswind. We need to have minimum 300 feet HL, so how much do we need then?
The 800.
830, yes, so that's good. 60 knots, left side clear.
Right side clear.
Then you can do a radio call and fly all the way to the train tracks again, and on the train tracks we turn base.
Okay, yeah.
Downwind.
Corona traffic, helicopter 320 on left crosswind for 25. Corona.
Travis System 5184 Julie, about 3 nautical miles out, 2 nautical miles out on the VR Alpha approach to 1800. Corona traffic.
Okay, he's on final, so maybe we have to extend the downwind for him. We will see.
That's right. Right clear, left clear.
1100 is good. Let's keep this altitude, 70 knots, and over the train tracks. Good job.
Corona traffic, helicopter 320 on left downwind for runway 25, Corona.
Job.
The last base was to Oli.
Yes, so I told you to at these white buildings in the end, that's better.
That's right, okay.
Okay, this guy is over there. Okay, there's no vector.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe somewhere over here is good for base.
So right clear, left clear. Corona traffic, helicopter 320 turning to left base for 25, Corona.
Yeah, so here we can fly base a little bit. We don't want to overfly the houses, so just keep flying in this direction.
Okay.
So we just turn the base a little that we don't overfly the houses.
Okay,
Then
yeah.
when you think it's good, you turn fine.
Okay, it's right clear, left clear. Corona traffic, helicopter 320 on final for runway 25, Corona. Okay, covering down. And start to descend.
A little left pedal. Yes, that's a very nice angle.
Traffic System 5184 Juliet is departing the area to the southeast. Last call, Colonel.
Alright, a little lower. Really nice approach. Okay, let's check behind us.
Okay, right clear, left clear.
Nobody there.
Okay, yeah, right clear. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I have controls.
You have controls?
I have controls. So when do you think is a good, when should we start to descend in our traffic pattern?
What's the perfect timing?
Or when do we descend in all the ways when we fly traffic patterns? In Long Beach, in Compton, and also here? When do we first lower the collective to get lower than pattern altitude?
I always see the trim and the pad.
Yeah, that's for the angle on final, but when is the first time you lower the collective to descend?
Oh, the best work phase?
Huh?
Oh, I don't know what's the perfect timing.
Yeah, always, it's always the same. Before we turn base.
Oh,
Before we turn base, we lower collective. And when do we go to 60 knots?
Oh, yeah.
Also before base. So this time you were on final, and with 70 knots and with you did not descend, you turn base. So before you turn base, lower collective, 60 knots. and then we turn base.
Oh, yes, right, yeah.
We did that already 100 times, I think.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
Step by step, one after the other. Here you have enough space for your final, but you still want to do the right procedure. Okay, let's do another pattern. You have controls.
5 controls.
You have controls. The rest of the pattern was really good. Nice turns, nice radio calls. So let's do another one, and this time we first lower corrective, after click on base, and then we turn, okay?
Yeah.
So you can...
Okay, green, 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 fuel enough, empty middle, temperature yellow, no warning light, I'm beaming green. Okay. Corona traffic, helicopter 32 Sierra, taking over runway 25 for left, cross traffic, Corona.
So usually we don't stay at the runway that long.
Oh, yeah.
Just that you know, just today it's not busy, so we can do it, but it's still not recommended.
Okay.
Just that you know. Nice, very nice takeoffs.
Slow down and descend before the base.
Yes, so this is just the same like you do it in Long Beach, right? You go lower collective,
right, yeah.
60 knots. I mean today it's not a big difference because you kept 70, but we have a pretty strong headwind,
That's right.
so it felt really slow. But still, if you have a tailwind, then that's not good.
Okay. Right clear, left clear. Corona traffic, helicopter 32 Sierra, turning to left crosswind for runway 25. Corona. Oh.
Could you still
right,
climb a little bit?
Left clear.
Oh, and also on the last pattern there was no landing check.
Okay, yeah. Corona traffic, helicopter 32 Sierra, turning to left downwind for 25. Corona.
Nice, good job. You did an early call, so you have a lot of time now.
Oh, it's too high.
Altitude is pretty good, yeah, 1100 is nice, 70 knots. And now we have a lot of time.
Hello, no warning light, beaming green.
Okay, already done. Trim is down, runway is free, so now we have a lot of time to focus on flying. Really good job doing everything early.
Yeah. Down. Oh. And right clear, left clear. Oh.
Nice, now we are already a little lower, that's good. So for now you can keep the altitude, fly a little bit over there. Yeah, so we just fly a normal base, just that we turn a little earlier because of the houses, but you can get a little closer.
Yeah.
And now at the altitude, we are at 300 feet HL, so let's keep this altitude. And when you intercept a nice approach angle, then you descend a little more.
Okay, yeah.
So this is perfect altitude, 60 knots.
Right clear, left clear. Corona traffic, helicopter 32 Sierra on final for 25. Corona. Start to descend.
Right cyclic. Yeah. Let's check behind us.
Okay, right clear, left clear.
Not very busy today, huh?
Yes, right. Oh, a little bit more. Yeah, the body, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So actually, we have still a lot of fuel left. You can turn.
Right.
Still a lot of fuel left. So I don't think we have to fuel. So I would say we head back. I have controls.
You have controls?
I have controls. You can prepare your navlock for the way back because actually the fuel consumption on this helicopter is pretty good, so we should easily make it back. Okay, so what kind of departure would you think is a good idea here? What should we do? Is it a downwind or crosswind?
The crosswind.
58635.
Yes, crosswind departure. So you have controls.
Holding short.
I have controls.
5 ready for departure.
Okay, you can tell them taking off 25 for a left crosswind
Toronto
departure.
traffic, that's 466 is 1,700 over the 9171 entering a left downwind 25, Toronto.
Corona traffic, helicopter 32 Sierra, taking over on a 254 left cross departure. Corona?
Left crosswind departure.
Left cross.
So not left close, left crosswind.
Toronto traffic, that's 466, left downwind 25, Toronto full stop.
Nice. So if you can, real quick, check your first heading.
Okay. First heading is 240.
240. So then let's just climb to 850, and then when you have 850, then you change. You can already go to your first heading. I will start the timer for you.
Okay.
But most likely for the first leg we can use pilot edge, right? But it's still nice to have the timer.
Right clear, left clear.
Okay, this guy is on downwind, so should be no factor. Okay, 240 looks already pretty good. So you can tell them on left crosswind, departing westbound.
Yeah. Crosswind, departing.
To the west, or westbound.
Corona traffic, helicopter 32 Sierra on left crosswind, heading to west. Corona? Oh yeah.
Toronto traffic, that's 466, left 825, Corona.
Nice, okay, then we are on our way back. You can keep 70 knots to climb.
Yes, right.
And we climb to 2,000 feet, okay? And we fly for 6 minutes until we reach Santa Ana Canyon.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, so I would keep 70 or slower for the climb, because otherwise if you fly 80 you need a lot of power and then it takes very long to climb.
Yeah.
Toronto traffic, that's 466, final 25, Corona.
Okay, climb to 2,000 and okay. Heading to 240.
Corona, Skyline 635 is turning left crosswind.
Okay, these guys are behind us. Maybe let's do position report. Over Prado Dam, 1,500, heading west.
South side of the 15, going to be heading to the shopping center to enter on the 45 downwind for 25, Corona.
Corona traffic, helicopter 32 Sierra over Prado Dam at 1,600 feet, climb to 2,000 feet, heading to west. Corona.
Nice, perfect call, really good job. Nice. Okay, 22. We're at 2,000 feet, we have 26 degrees. We're gonna be able to use 22.3 and 23.2 for max continuous. So at the moment that's pretty good, the power. We are already pretty high. You can already look for the power lines here. Somewhere are power lines. Yeah, I see the pole here. And then we are on our way back. What else is a good idea to do when we depart an airport?
Depart from airport?
Yeah, so always when we depart an airport, what is the first thing you always do when you are on the West Wardlow? You can level off here, 80 knots.
Yep.
So, as long as we are close to the airport, what do we always check?
The gauge check?
Yes, the gauge check, because in case there is something wrong, we can go back, right?
November X-ray.
So we want to make sure we are safe for our trip.
Pure
coming up on the west side of the
middle,
shoreline. We'll be making
temperature
a
yellow,
left
no
turn,
warning
looking
lights
for,
are beaming green, okay?
The traffic pulling in front
Okay,
of
let's
us.
lower collective a little and 80 knots.
in the traffic, Cherokee 92 Hotel, 3500.
If you want, you can use the trim again.
Okay.
And bound for right downwind to runway 22, 92 Hotel.
Heading 240.
Okay, then make sure you stay ahead of the aircraft.
Yeah.
Hello, Rona traffic, Cessna 77466, Cessna Tail Dragger, running runway 25 left, closed traffic, hello, Rona.
480.
Road traffic, Skyhawk 26.
Yeah, so here Santa Ana Canyon gets pretty often pretty windy.
And next to 285. Okay.
The traffic 92 Hotel.
For 5 minutes, 5.5, okay?
The field or right downwind for runway 22.
Maybe over Santa Ana Canyon you can do a last call.
Yeah.
You can also do it now,
Yeah.
because then you can later focus on navigation.
Heading to northwest.
Okay.
Corona traffic, helicopter 320 over Santa Ana Canyon at 2,000 feet heading to northwest. Last call, Corona.
Checking the traffic, 92 Hotel, 3000.
Heading to A5.
Joining the
Right clear, left clear.
downwind entry for runway 22. Checking in.
To A5.
So drop the nose, a little left pedal. And watch your airspeed.
Traffic 26 Mega Foxtrot, beam. The number is runway 25.
Okay, 285, looks pretty good. So choose a position, 285, okay, right in front of us.
Yep.
Maybe this white tank. And 80 knots. 80 knots altitude, lower collective. So if you use 22 inches, you're gonna always climb a little.
Oh, yeah, right.
Look at your climb rate.
26 Mega Foxtrot, left.
A little bit lower.
25.
Gunshot Cessna 466,
Exactly.
25 will be at
Okay.
full stop, Colonel.
So you have your heading, you started the timer, we just need a gauge check. So we are very ahead of the aircraft, that's good.
466
So you already did a last call, so we don't need the frequency anymore.
Okay, so we need to change to LA Basin 123.025.
Okay. Nice. Up. 80 knots, 2000, looks very good. Little left pedal maybe.
Yes, sir.
Because I feel like the wind is from the west, so we need to do a little grabbing, right? A little nose into the wind. Our ground speed is 71 now, so we have a little headwind. And you calculated with 77, so
Yeah.
maybe we need a little bit longer
Yes, sir.
than 5.5. So we are 2 minutes in, so 3.5 more minutes, so maybe 4. So we can already look out for traffic, maybe look out for a checkpoint.
Okay,
Make sure we stay close to our heading. Unless you see the checkpoint.
that is the water.
Yes,
Street
that's
bond,
it.
yeah.
Nice, then you can just fly straight to it. Which doesn't mean get faster.
Yeah. A bit lower collective.
Yeah, so now we don't need a lot of power to fly 80 because of that headwind, right? So it's really pushing us up a little.
That's right.
Maybe you can do a position report. Do you think how far are we away from the water treatment plant?
Here's the 4 mile.
Yeah, about 3 or 4 miles, yeah. It's actually 3 miles.
Yeah.
And which, you could say 3 miles, which position, or are we south or north, or?
Oh yeah.
So we are 3 miles what?
3 miles south.
Yeah, south.
Southeast.
Southeast, yes, very good.
Here's the 3 miles. Okay.
Yes, so you can think about the radio column when you're ready.
LA Beijing traffic, helicopter 7532 Sierra 3 miles southeast of water treatment plant and heading to east basin.
Yes, at
Oh,
2,000 feet. But
Yes,
nice.
right.
Good call, that was nice. Good. And stay ahead of the aircraft.
Okay. And same heading. And we need to climb up. Okay.
Okay. Same heading. Okay.
Yeah, same heading, yeah. Oh, maybe. Slow down. LA Beijing traffic, helicopter 32 Sierra over water treatment plant at 2,000 feet, heading to north basin. Oh yeah, climb up, yeah. And slow down. Climb up again.
Really slow down if you want to slow down. Otherwise, we're not climbing very fast. We're still at 80 knots.
Yeah, the treble clock is antenna right.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this heading 285 is a little too low actually.
Oh yeah, right.
It was more like 295 or 300. Maybe we can check that later. You have the same? Let's check that after the flight.
Oh yeah.
But nice that you found the antennas. So be ready for the next one, because that's going to be a longer one.
Yes, sir. 250 heading. Okay. It will take about 6.5 minutes. And we need to descend to 2,000 feet. Green, green, green. Here in the LMP middle, temperature low, the warning light beaming green, okay. Let me slow down. And right clear, left clear. LA Basin traffic, helicopter 32 Sierra over antenna at 2,300 feet, heading to southwest basin.
It's a good job that you flew close to the antennas. Also, let's use the water tank again. Let's fly first to the water tank.
Oh, yeah, right.
And then you fly your heading.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Can you remember before the flight I told you you cannot use the antenna for a radio call
Oh yeah?
because there are 100 antennas in Los Angeles. So nobody knows now where you are. So the antenna, it is on the chart, but there are a lot of antennas on the chart. So better is maybe you say 3 miles northwest of the water treatment plant.
Oh yeah.
Or 7 miles northeast of Fullerton Airport. But we cannot really use the antenna. But other than that, the radio call was nice. Yeah, so we just use this water tank to make sure we are really not too close to Fullerton.
That's right.
And then you can fly your heading of 250. And watch your airspeed.
Okay, 250.
Okay, one more thing you're gonna need for this leg. So you need your heading and
250.
yeah, the heading 250 and what else should we?
And the altitude 2000 and we will take 6.5 minutes. Oh yeah.
Okay. And can you remember what the time was at the antennas?
Oh yeah.
Because you didn't start the timer. So yeah.
We're in holodeck.
Let's restart it.
Alright.
And then you can just guess now. How long ago have we been at the antennas? Maybe like 2 minutes ago or something, right?
Yeah, 2 or 3, yeah.
This is all we can do, yeah, maybe 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So we have to subtract 2 or 3 minutes. So instead of, what is that, 5 minutes?
I'll let you check in first.
6.5.
6.5 minutes, we maybe only need
3.
about 3 minutes, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 250 looks perfect. Choose a point and fly straight to this 250. And a little left pedal.
Yeah.
And for the 5th time, no, 10th time, 80 knots, not 90 knots.
Yeah.
Okay. Try to find your 80 knots altitude and keep the horizon exactly at this position. And if you see that the horizon is going up, then you're too fast. Yeah. Okay, so we are looking for the golf course, right?
Yes, right.
Okay. Keep your heading, it's a little more to the right, 250, yeah. Can you see this big road there? That goes like this?
Yep.
So this is also a nice, yeah, you have to use it on your navilock, but it's also kind of a nice checkpoint. Because this is kind of easy to see, this road. I don't know why, but it's a very big road, and so when you remember that road, you can just see that one already from the antennas. Then you can just fly to this road, and then you're already pretty close to the golf course.
Okay, yeah.
But let's try to fly 80 knots. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but...
The travel clock is the Gulf Curve hour checkpoint, right?
Oh, nice, yeah.
Oh.
Maybe that's it. It's a little hard to tell, yeah, but it could be it, yes. So we are about, 1 or 2 minutes away, so it could be it, yeah. I think also the wind is a little stronger than you predicted, because you predicted 76, now we have 71, so we might need a little more time.
Okay.
Maybe you can also do another gauge check.
Okay, green, 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 top here, enough empty middle, temperature low, no warning large RPM increase, okay.
So maybe here a little less than a quarter, here a half fuel, so maybe about 10 gallons.
Yeah, right.
So we can fly for one more hour, right, with 10 gallons. Yeah, so when you see this road, make sure you don't get too much to the south of the road. So this is still okay, but better would be maybe on the north side or over the road, because this is all Fullerton airspace, so we have to be a little careful here.
Yeah.
Looks like the golf course, huh?
Okay. 4 mile, okay.
Maybe you can do another position report.
Yep.
Maybe you can use Fullerton again. Yeah?
Okay. Here's the 4 mile.
18 off Uber, home port to the south, turn west, climb into 600.
4 miles north of Fullerton.
Yeah, pretty good.
See you, Andy.
Yeah, sounds good.
Elevation traffic, helicopter 320, 4 miles north of
Fullerton.
Fullerton. Yeah, I forgot it. Yeah.
Let's continue. 4 miles north of Fullerton.
4 miles north of Fullerton at 2,000 feet heading to southwest facing.
Nice, good job.
Oh, okay. Okay, green. Lesson hall.
Police 60 is on Cooper Heliport to the south, turning westbound through 500.
Go warning light, RPM in green. Okay. And then heading 245.
245, okay. That's already 245, pretty good. And what are we looking for?
So 105, 605.
105, 605, okay. And on your drawing, you know, okay, it has to be a T-shaped intersection, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we started the timer again a little late.
Yeah, right.
3 minutes, so maybe 2.5 minutes then.
Yep.
Or actually, maybe we need 3 minutes because we have a little more headwind than we expected. Little left pedal, please. Yep, nice. Okay, we're a little low. We can go back to 2,000 feet. So you're still planning 2,000, right? So make sure you're precisely on your altitude.
Yep.
Oh, there's a little airplane in front of us, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I see.
Okay. That should be no factor, he's going this way.
Yep.
Getty westbound, 1,300.
5 miles. Okay.
You see the 105, 605?
Yeah, here is the 10605, and
Nice.
we need to turn to 255 at same altitude.
Yeah. Yeah, so here you know 105, 605, 105, 710. So the 105 is in between. So you don't really need the heading.
Yeah.
You can do it to check,
Yes, sir.
but actually you can just use pilotage, right?
Yeah,
Follow the
right.
road. Okay, then in the end of the cross country now, the workload is going to be a little higher because you have to change frequencies, and then there is Compton, and then you need the 80s. So make sure you think ahead, you know what's next, you already prepare everything, so it's going to be a little easier then to make all of that stuff. Because we're going to try to do a lot of radio calls with Compton, so maybe we can first do at the 105 710, then 1 mile north, maybe over midfield, 1 mile south.
Okay. Elevation traffic, helicopter 320 over 105, 605 intersection at 2000 feet heading to west, facing.
Nice, good call. Okay, it was 2 minutes 45, so pretty close to 3 minutes, very good.
Green, 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 fuel less than half and middle, the MP is middle, temperature low, no warning light, beaming green. Okay. 80 and 2000 feet